The first time it happened, I brushed it off as a bad dream. I woke up with that heavy, groggy feeling. You know, like you've been pulled out of a deep sleep. But there was this other feeling too, a distinct, unnerving sense that I wasn't alone. I sat up in bed, my heart thumping against my ribs. The room was dark, silent, except for the hum of the fridge downstairs. I scanned the shadows, the closet door, the window. Nothing. I told myself it was just my imagination, shook my head, and forced myself back to sleep. The next night, it happened again. This time, the feeling was stronger, more immediate. It was like I could feel the air shift, a subtle pressure change in the room. I opened my eyes, but I didn't move a muscle. I just lay there, pretending to be asleep, my breathing slow and steady. My eyes darted around the darkness as best they could. It felt like there were eyes on me, a heavy focused gaze coming from the corner of the room near the door. My blood ran cold. I live alone. I've lived in this house by myself for 3 years. Every door was locked, every window secured. It was impossible. By the third night, I was terrified to even go to bed. I triple-checked the locks, wedged a chair under my bedroom doorknob, and left a small lamp on in the hallway. I thought maybe the light will scare whatever this is away. I drifted into a restless, light sleep, and then a floorboard creaked just outside my door. My eyes snapped open. I held my breath, listening. Silence. Then another creak, closer this time. It was right outside the door. I could hear a faint, slow breathing. It wasn't mine. I was paralyzed with fear, just staring at the sliver of light under the door, waiting for the handle to turn. It never did. After what felt like an eternity, the breathing sound faded. I spent the next day in a haze of fear and exhaustion. I considered calling the police, but what would I say? That I think someone is breathing outside my door at night? They'd think I was crazy. I thought about staying at a friend's place, but I couldn't just abandon my home. I needed to know what was happening. That night, I decided to fight back. I set up my old webcam on my bookshelf, pointing it towards my bed and the door. I connected it to my laptop and set it to record. It felt silly, but it was all I could think of. I climbed into bed, my whole body tense, and waited. The next morning, I woke up feeling surprisingly normal. No heavy feeling, no sense of being watched. I almost convinced myself it was all in my head, a stress-induced paranoia. Then I remembered the camera. My hands were shaking as I opened my laptop and found the video file. It was hours long, mostly just me tossing and turning. I fast-forwarded through the night, my eyes glued to the screen, and then I saw it. My heart stopped. Around 3 a.m., the timestamp read, my bedroom door, the one I had wedged a chair under, slowly, silently crept open. Just a few inches, and in the dark gap, I could see a sliver of a face. Just 2 eyes, wide and unblinking, staring directly at me as I slept. The chair I placed there was moved aside without a sound. The eyes just watched, for over an hour, before the door silently closed again. I'm recording this now from a hotel room. I haven't been back to my house. I showed the police the footage. They're investigating, but they said there were no signs of forced entry, nothing out of place. It's like a ghost, but I know what I saw. Someone was in my house for a whole week, watching me sleep. And the scariest part is, I still don't know how they got in, or if they're gone. So please, if you live alone, be careful. Check your locks, Be aware of your surroundings because you never know who might be watching. Thanks for listening. Stay safe out there.